from Acme Bowl in Tukwila. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event, both right at the same time. In the scratch division, Ashton Yamazaki's trying to make it 2 for 2 to start the season, but he's going up against a tough customer in Tommy McNeil. Single game title match, and believe it or not, it's 25 to 26 in the second frame, as both bowlers left big splits in their second. Tommy strikes to maintain the 1-pin deficit. To the right, someone's going to win their first career title as Matthew Lennox is taking on Bauer. Not Hunter, it's Peyton Bauer, Hunter's little sister. Solid 7 there. Matthew is giving 25 pins. He's got a win by 26, and Peyton has started out with a double. Look out. So good start for her right there. As Yamazaki dices the 5-7-10 out. We've seen red hot starts early in the season a couple years in a row, and Ashton's turn to do it as he dominated yesterday for the win and has looked equally great today on a totally different lane pattern than yesterday. Yesterday all the friction was to the right. Yes, today there is no friction to the right. Big old out of bounds out there. Pretty playable as long as you don't get it to that out of bounds though, so you see them starting in deep and grabbing a handful, and man, does Yamazaki's ball go through the pins well. Here's Bauer looking for 3 in a row to open up her first ever title match. This is that head pin right, but gets a pretty good count out of it. Tommy backs off to nobody though, former Junior Team USA member. Look how solid at the foul line, and 10 in the pit back there. Matches Ashton's double and returns to a 1-pin lead. He can take the lead with the strike here in the 5th. Qualified at plus 49 for 2-game total pinfall match play, and has obviously survived to this point. Makeable spare for Peyton over there. It only gets 2 out of it, but that opening double is strong when you're getting 25 pins. Team Bauer nervously watching all around me here. Feel like I gotta say nice things. Peyton qualified at plus 15. The cut was -2, so just snuck in there. Just kept on winning from there. Here's McNeil for the lead. Yes, sir. Game on in scratch. Tommy is a bit of a jokester, but when it's on the lanes, he's got his game face on. He means all business. Team Bauer begging for the Brooklyn around me. Only gets 9 out of that. Ashton just 14 years old. Look out, next 7 years, Pac Northwest scratch. This guy has already established himself. Splatters the pins again. Watch his release when he, not just when he posts the shot with his feet, but when that hand does that beautiful open face thing where it's just directly, the palm is directly facing the pins. That's when he's really caught it all, and that's when he's got an awful good chance of striking if he's anywhere near the 1-3. Best career tournaments for a lot of bowlers today. Ruth Magani in 3rd, Stacy Griffith in 4th, and this obviously Lennox's best finish of a trio of Lennoxes that bowled. This is career high finish. Pretty nice form there too, and he gets that light hit to go. Sister Haley made the cut, and Jacob was close, had one bad game that got him there. I said something nice about Matthew, and the Bauers threw things at me. Look at that. That wasn't on camera. It's starting to attack me here. Look out. McNeil's got some stank on that ball as well, though, and he scatters up the light hits. Such power out of these youngsters. Those light hits are awfully high percentage carries for them. Lennox getting taught right, too. All the fundamentals are right there. That ball is right there. Ouch. Solid 10. Good shot, Matthew. Cool. Still trail by 6 with a conversion of this 10-pin here, so we still got plenty of work to do. McNeil now does not make it a 5-bagger, and instead it's the big 4. So when either bowler has missed, they've not been able to fill the in-between frames. Perhaps that will be the difference in this match. Lennox cross lane, that's real nice form there. Tommy will take the 2 out of there, and big opportunity Yamazaki to put a finishing nail in the McNeil coffin there. The other Bauer, Hunter, finished 4th today, lost to McNeil, while Brian DeLuisa Anderson, BDA, lost to Ashton in the other semifinal. Beautiful shot from Peyton there, just a half 10. She'll take that every time. Oh, and for once a light hit doesn't carry. That ball didn't face up the way the other light hits have. That was in the oil the entire time. How the ball goes through the pins is what creates that carry. They get their balls to face up so well. That's why they carry so well. That one didn't. Instead, it's a corner pin. He elects to hook it at the 7. And covers it up. Peyton, beautiful job at her 10 pin. A lot of younger folks in the whole tournament as a whole and making the final 8 today. That's great to see. Some new blood out here at the start of season 23. I love it. If you're watching this, tell a friend they can come on out and do this too. Peyton, a 137 average bowler. Try the Brooklyn side again and leave a 6. Well, Ashton tries the 1-3 again, as he has all weekend long. A red hot start for him. His mom goes to me, yeah, I think we'll come to more tournaments. Yeah, you think? Think you might want to look into that? Thanks as always to the team at Acme for hosting us. Busy bowling center here at South Center. It's a cloudy, cool, smoky, rainy day out there. That sounds like a day for bowling, and all of South Sound seems to be doing it. Boy, McNeil not dialed in on the right-hand lane now. The big split earlier was on the left-hand lane. Now it looks like he's lost the look on the right-hand lane. I don't know if he over-adjusted off the big 4 or what there, but a little sketchy on both lanes. He'll trail by 18 if he converts the double wood. Peyton, meanwhile, spare, puts a lot of pressure on Lennox as he's the one that has to make up the handicap. Pac Northwest goes down to Portland in about a month, while the rest of the tour hasn't even started yet. Nobody else gets going until September 8th down in San Diego, so Northwest getting a leg up on everybody. Because you know what? I live here, so rest of everybody. Happy to not be on a plane this weekend. There's 10 back for Tommy. That was a good ball. You heard the crack of those pins on that one. Another corner pin to Tex Lennox here. He looked great last time. That's very well done. Even a little bit of a backup on that. Real nice form. A lot of future stars and younger current stars, and a crack right back as that ball just popped through the 1-3. Devastating. Tommy's got 217 if he takes it off the sheet. That shot put Ashton in the 220s, so he needs a mark to claim his 2nd consecutive title to open the season and a big early season points lead. All about points much more than ever now, because you got to make 2 invitationals, 2 top 4s rather, just to make the invitational. But Ashton has his sights on a lot more than that, as he's running them over with 6 of the last 7 strikes to put Tommy away and win title number 3. Pretty shot from Lennox. A lot of fast bowling this weekend. If this was on old videotape, I'd be saving a lot of it. These guys don't understand it's digital. We can go as long as we need to. Oh, a good game from Tommy. Just his mistakes were big ones. If he could find a way to 9 spare instead of 6-2, would have been a different outcome. As Peyton rolls her 4th strike of the game over there. Ashton still with more bowling to do. He's going to play Bud Sicard for the U17 title. First experience for Bud in that. Ashton's got a bunch of the U17s and a 34? 44? 34. to finish it off. Oh, give Bauer the Brooklyn strike that she was searching for that whole time. Tommy McNeil, ladies and gentlemen. One of his quieter performances on the show. That was very quiet compared to some of your previous webcasts, Tommy. Yeah, he's out of here. That's right, older and calmer now. All right, let's focus here on Peyton and Matthew. This is the 8th frame. Lennox is working on a strike. Big shot. He got it. The old Dick Weber 5-7 wall shot, they carry. Lennox very much in this match. He leads on the scoreboard. No, sorry, he trails on the scoreboard by 5, and he's giving 25. So still a lot of work to do, but both bowlers with doubles working.
Ready for ticket number 8.
All I had was 25.
No, 120. Tommy. Giant shots for both bowlers here in the 9th frame. Here's Matthews. Oh man, nice pitch. Just a lot of oil, 45 feet on the Route 66 pattern. Ball floats just a little bit. Not diving hard through that 1-3, 6 lays in the channel, half 10. And now he's going to need a little help from Peyton. First things first, convert your 10. That's great stuff. Both these guys rock solid on their spare attempts. That is something you don't often see in the youngsters' games these days. Start every tournament with make your. That's right. That's very good, adults. All right. They have so far done that. Just one open for each bowler. Peyton's wide rights. Lucky to not wash out there. That's important. Leave something pretty makeable, a 1-2-4. Still a giant out of bounds right of about 6. It's not coming back for anybody. First time title match. Everybody's sitting back here watching you. Me sitting here talking about you. It's a lot of pressure for a youngster. Let's see if she can handle this spare. She sure can. Yeah. Well, she about has this thing wrapped up, barring catastrophe in the 10th. She leads by 28. Both bowlers on spares. Well, I don't know what her career high game is. Does it start with a 2? But this is going to be her. Give me both.
Well, JBT, she had it earlier of 180 something.
Well, she's about to crush that. She's about to crush 180 something. There's going to be another JBT champion at the Bauer household. So for a year and a half or so, that Hunter's handicap win has been hanging up somewhere in the Bauer's house, I assume, and of course, and Peyton's probably just had to sit there and stew about that. And that title was here.
Hunter.
Where?
Hunter. Where'd you get your handicap win?
Oh, what's it called? At the other house this weekend.
There you go, 2. All right.
And she's just not going to crush 180. She's going to crush deuce. Matthew's going to bowl a fine game, and Peyton Bauer's coming up with a 2-0 something scratch game to win a title. What you got to say about that? There you go. Now this young lady puts on a brilliant performance. 208 and the win. How about that? That doesn't happen. Does that happen at the Wong house?
No.
I saw the one picture. I saw the one picture from Dallas. Yes, it does. Be nice. Way to go, Peyton. Way to go, Peyton. Matthew has absolutely nothing to be ashamed about. marking in 8 of the first 9 frames and potentially 9 out of 10 here. Thank you. Hopefully you can make one more 10 pin for show here. Ah, boy. Are you coach too, or just Pop?
Both.
He's got the fundamentals going on. Very good.
Ron Hoppy's his coach too.
Oh, of course. The great Ron Hoppy. Between coach and dad, they're teaching him all the right stuff. Keep going like that, there's going to be titles coming to him real soon. But when you're given 20 pins and your opponent comes up with a 200, you tip your cap and say, way to go, kid, and try it again the next time. But a career high performance. No shime in that 194 at all. Great stuff out of all of our finalists. Congrats to Peyton and to Ashton. We'll do it all over again in San Diego in a couple weeks.